Hello, how are you doing? I hope that you're doing great. Why can't we use s, es, or ies with a verb when the subject is the pronoun I? Well, to get the reasons why we can't use s, es, or ies with the verb when the subject is the pronoun I, keep four things in your mind. Number one, in a sentence, subject is the controller of a verb. Verb is used according to the subject in a sentence. Therefore, we teachers tell students to use s, es, or ies with a verb when the subject is he, she, it. However, if the subject is the pronoun I, we, you, or they, we don't need to use s, es, or ies with a verb. Number two, in English, personal pronouns are classified into first person, second person, and third person. First person refers to someone who talks, mutakalim. Second person refers to someone who listens, mukhatib. Third person refers to someone about whom the first person and the second person talk, ghaib. First person pronouns include I, which is singular, and we, which is plural. Second person pronouns include you, which is second person singular, and it can be second person plural. Third person pronouns include third person singular pronouns and third person plural pronouns. Third person singular pronouns include he, she, and it. Third person plural pronoun includes they. Number three, a verb with s, es, or ies is called third person singular form or singular form. It's the form of a verb used when the subject is third person singular pronoun. You know what third person singular pronouns are? Well, they are he, she, and it. As I told you, in a sentence, subject is the controller of a verb. We need to use third person singular form of a verb when the subject is third person singular. For example, he plays cricket. Can I say he play cricket? No, not at all. Why? Because subject is the controller. If the subject is third person singular, verb must be third person singular. Point number four. A verb without s, es, or ies is called non-third person singular form or plural form. It's the form of a verb used when the subject is not third person singular. If the subject is I, we, you, they, or non-third person singular, we need to use non-third person singular form of a verb. I told you it's the form of a verb used when the subject is I, we, you, they. In short, when the subject is not third person singular. Can I say I is singular? Yes, it is singular. But can I say it is third person singular? No, it's not third person singular. If it is not third person singular, why should I use third person singular form of a verb? We should use third person singular form of a verb when the subject is third person singular. However, non-third person singular form of a verb should be used when the subject is non-third person singular. So we can say we do not need to add s, es, or ies to a verb if the subject is I because it's not third person singular. A verb with s, es, or ies is third person singular form of a verb. But a verb without s, es, or ies is actually the plural form or non-third person singular form of a verb used when the subject is not third person singular.